was brought up by strict parents. So my parents were like, ukikosea upewe chakula. And utanyimwa chakula, trust you me, for even a year, for even 6 months. They have never known that it really affected me so much. So much that I didn't want, like I hated home. Like every day I could just wake up and be like, I want to get out of this place. Nilikuwa natembea having like a robot, but you wouldn't notice. Like I have chuma mwili yangu, like I have chuma nimestrap huku kwa mwili. So there's a way I don't even want you to come close to me kwa sababu ukiniguza utasikia.
Yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, kindly hit that subscribe button down below. Road to 3k subscribers. Able to fikeni hapo by the end of April. Allow me to introduce our guest for today. Alafu niache aseme jina yake. Yeah.
Yes, asante sana. Yeah, my name is Patrick Kambo. Yeah, Patrick Kambo, but I have a stage name because I'm also an artist. So Patrick Kambo or Pavis Eccentric. Mimi ni mzaliwa wa Dagoretti.
Story yako ya biashara ilitokea wapi? Umesomea wapi? Maybe is it something that you learned pale college, you can go into this industry of business?
Mimi aspect yangu ya biashara ilitokea when I was in high school. When I was in high school, I think my parents ditched me a very long time ago. So up until maybe Form 3 hapo, that's when I decided to even sell mandazis in school. I used to sell mandazis in school. So I used to, because I school from Form 1 to Form 3, I was a day scholar. Then Form 4 ndo nikaingia boarding. So it started na mimi kuuza, not even mandazi, nilikuwa tu brokata kuuza. Like I remember the time I was in Form 3, I was learning comp. Nakumbuka that time napata na best time. Like if you need anything, I discovered niko na hiyo kitu ya I can get it for you because I know someone who knows someone who knows I can get it.
Yeah.
So that's how I think and then I used to love business in high school. So that's how it cropped up in me. And then I had to survive because sometimes najipata I have to feed myself. So ikakuwa tu na hiyo element ya biashara, like I need to do business. So I naweza pata pesa hata ya kupeleka ka girlfriend kangu at that point. You know how hard it was. You have to provide for your food. You're still a high schooler and you have this girlfriend na manze anakatiwa na machali wako na pesa za mama yao. That money will belong to their master. Yes, and then I had to struggle. So I used to sell mandazis. And it was a very successful business because I remember that there was a time when we had conflicts na wenye wengine walikuwa wanauza because mine was successful. And then they started stealing mandazi za wengine ndo wakuangusha like biashara. But I remember I was so big kuuza mandazi that I didn't sell mandazi. Like I came, nilikuwa naingia shule 6 napatia na mandazi because me now nilikuwa niendea kwa sauce. So at least nilikuwa na bakisha margin ya 10 from every packet. But because nilikuwa nanunua 45 bob, sasa sio 5 bob ndo nitapatia mtu beli na board uko na mbendo uze mandazi mimi nileta 55 shillings bila mandazi moja. So people would really work hard. Juu nitakuja maybe na packets kama 20. So people would really work hard ndo wapate like atakuja chukue kama packets 5 najua nao nikiuze hizi niko na 5 times 5 is 25 shillings. At least kuna pesa ya mandazi. So that's how big I was. Up until that's how big I was. So I think biashara nilianzia way early. Nilianza mapema sana.
And you have mentioned that your parents ditched you. What does that mean?
Oh yeah, let me clarify that. Yeah. Not ditched me. I think I was brought up by strict parents. So my parents were like, ukikosea upewe chakula. And utanyimwa chakula, trust you me, for even a year, for even 6 months. So you just had to learn how to cope and how to survive. And then mimi I don't beg. Me, if you just show me, because I remember the time utona your mom, you know, if you want to know if your mother is angry, so she will cook. You sit there. So she'll cook. That day she doesn't even want to get help. And then I'm the first one by the way. So that day she doesn't even want to get help. So atakuja ataserve kila mtu, then you're left there, you don't have food. Then you're like, is so bitter, like afadhali ungeniambia, like I wouldn't have stayed here, like ni siku ningekuwa nikijua kwenye natoa pesa ni kule, so I would end up
anasavia watu wengine anakuacha hapo.
Yeah, but hi mom, I don't hold anything against you right now. But,
how is the relationship right now with your parents?
Okay, it's good, but it took a while to took a while to adapt to the fact that I suffered under their care, because anyway, I don't think this was business, so we don't want to do that. So but hey mom, we're good by there right now. We're good with me and my dad.
Yeah.
Like my dad was the one who was strict here. He was the one who could dictate hapana sipewa chakula. And then I think that was a good thing, because at least it ilinipeleka kwa biashara, so I learned business early. Yeah.
It was a good thing. Ilikupeleka kwa biashara.
It's a good thing. It's a blessing in disguise kwa sababu hey, nakumbuka there was a time I used to okay, I don't know whether this is supposed to be here, but there was a time I used to I was telling my business partner, there was a time I could go to school, so I wouldn't focus on my studies. I wouldn't focus on my studies, so always like, where am I getting my next meal from? So sometimes I'll be in school, that time not even selling mandazi, so because kuna time huku unauza mandazi, so but you still have to have money. So mimi nilikuwa ule mse, tukienda break naangalia uwanja yote, mimi nilikuwa nazunguka tu shule nikiangalia mahali nipate kiti imewekwa vibaya ama kiti imetokana ama chuma tu like idol, ndo niende nayo home niuze, then nipate at least pesa za kukula food, because nakumbuka hiyo time tulikuwa tunanunua ugali and motura, tulikuwa tunajita 55. Sasa nikilinunua ugali and motura for 10 shillings, if I have 20 shillings that day, nilikuwa nimeshiba yangu, because ulikuwa naenda una order nipatie 55. Of course unataka 10 lakini sasa 55 unataka hapo then sasa uongeze kuna mahali tu ata slide kuwekea kitu kubwa, but kimetisha yote at once utaonekewa ndogo. So nilikuwa natafuta chuma naenda home nazo kuziuza, so poleni kwa shule yangu, kwa sababu zile chuma nilikuwa ninakuta nazo sikuwa na wasamea. There was a time was like, this was the funny part. Yani we'll be walking with you, because I was walking home, because I used to school up in high school. Right now it's called Kiku Boys. So nilikuwa natembea having like a robot, but you wouldn't notice. Like I have chuma mwili yangu, like I have chuma nimestrap huku kwa mwili. So there's a way I don't even want you to come close to me, kwa sababu kiniguza utasikia. This guy is
na huko unaogopa baby zinaweza kuumiza pia wewe.
When you answer for your stomach. Hi my friend, you don't care. You literally don't care. It's only that you'll be so extra careful kwa barabara. So unauliza tu dakika saa ngapi na nizitoe, nizikunja kule, nizipeleke kwa tulikuwa tunaita
allow me to ask this. Have you ever maybe sat down with your parents and talked about how walikuwa wanawanyima your food your time as a way of disciplining you guys?
We have never talked, and then me gap yangu na my second bro in a distance, and then for them they haven't experienced that, because I used to be disciplined even makosa yao, because my parents could always think kitu kifanyika ama kitu imeibiwa nyumbani, it's me.
Why were you naughty or something?
I wasn't naughty. I wasn't a naughty kid, but my bros were. My bros were so naughty, by the way, but now makosa yote ingekelewa kwangu, and then they had this, and then because maybe at that time they're struggling money, they could just place their anger on you, and then because I don't even talk, I'm explaining myself, okay, if you come with something and you're like, you've done this, me alafu najua hata sijafanya, me I don't jitetea, hata siko na jitetea. So if you feel like you want to beat me, I wasn't those kids that unachapa unapiga nduru. I was just sit there kwanza nikijua sijakosea, nichape then uninyime chakula, like I would just be silent. So I think that piled up and gave me so much anger that later on in life is when I was told I need to calm down and work on that, and maybe now start being friends kidogo, and right now we're good, but I have never discussed that with them. Although
they
mentioned
they know.
No, they don't. They have okay. Actually, they have never known that it really affected me so much. So much that I didn't want. Like I hated home. Like every day I could just wake up and be like, I want to get out of this place. I hate like there was a time, apart from maybe God works in mysterious, because if I didn't get married early, my dream was ile siku nitatoka hii nyumba, you will never hear from me, I will never call you. And it happened once because I went to Coastal to live in Coastal for 2 years. Never called or never texted. I didn't
You
feel
are
like
bitter.
even right now it's very very hard for me. Like I'm told you're supposed to call your payrolls at what they hali. I don't like right now. Don't. I don't even know my day. Just always like let me call and because it's something now I'm working on right now. But maybe someday we'll sit down and discuss this. Okay, I'm healing from so many things, so we will discuss those things. So men who are healing because you know when you find someone, they have gone through a lot. I'm sure at any way you've gone through a lot, and you might want that space to discuss. Especially as men, we don't have those spaces to talk.
Yeah.
I came to talk.
To be vulnerable.
I came to talk venye nilimaliza high school. Later, like I think nilianza kuongea I think last year, but like now last year, but yeah, ndo hapo nilianza kusema whether it's okay to not be okay and to discuss it. That's when I decided, you know what, let me talk about it. But at least I had cousins and friends who used to listen to me 1, 2, 3 things. At least akili inapungua na inakuwa tu normal, but
it was settled.
Yeah.